Hello, welcome back to PT Engineering. I just thought I'd do a little buyer's guide on a Mazda 2, which is a 2007 to 2014. I've just got on the ramp here, which just to show you a few little things really. Change it around. So, Mazda 2, this particular one is a TS. They also do a TS2. TS2 gets alloy wheels, electric folding mirrors, steering wheel controls, things like that. But if you are looking at buying one of these, have a look in the boot. Space saver, toolkit. What some people miss is behind this little panel, the jack's hidden in there. And if you get a car with alloy wheels, you should get your locking wheel stud adapter in that little cubby hole. Boot hinges, they can corrode and cause stress fractures on the boot lid. So a spot of oil, it's not a big thing, but something to look for. Obviously make sure that the gas struts are holding the boot lid up. Just inside the car, the driver's seat, bizarrely it folds but it doesn't slide. You have to use the handle underneath, whereas the passenger side seat, that will tilt and slide just with one operation, but they are all like that. I'll say this is a TS, so no steering wheel controls, which will be there. Electric folding mirrors, that is a blanking spot, but if you had a TS2 that would be there. I think you get front fog lamps on a TS2 as well. But interior wise, hardware in car, press the clutch, feel for the weight of the pedal. You can get a clunky pedal operation, and clutches can go, but it tends to be on higher mileage ones, if you know what I mean. They've got a relatively small key battery, it's a 1620, something like that, so they do tend to use quite a lot of batteries in the remote key. This one doesn't, I'll do that later on. No colour-coded mirrors. TS2 will have colour-coded mirrors. This is a 1.3, they do a 1.5 as well. If you look through the front grille, you can see that aircon condenser has got the fins missing. The aircon still works, and that's okay. But if you look at one and it's got a bend to the fins, it's probably saying that the aircon condenser's on its way out. I'll just pop the bonnet. As I say, do a 1.3, which is, it's actually 1.35. They do a 1.5. There's about 10 brake horsepower difference. It's better for younger drivers for 1.3 for insurance and fuel consumption. The 1.5, it's not that much faster, but it is a little bit torquier. Alternator belts, they need changing. Regular oil changes, brake fluid changes, but pretty bomb-proof really. They don't suffer with a lot of issues at all, mechanically wise. I shall just send the car halfway up on the ramp, and I shall come back to you. Okay, I've got the car halfway up on the ramp, so I'll transfer you back around again. TS, no alloy wheels, so TS2 gets alloys. Can get knocking noises from the anti-roll bar links. Obviously check the tyres like you would with any car really. Noisy wheel bearings possibly with play-in, particularly the rear in my experience. Occasionally rear dampers which can be leaking. There's also rust. Now they're not horrendous. This has got a little bit of rust on, but it's not a lot, to be fair. A bit of wax oil, even a spray with engine oil or something just to keep it at bay. It wouldn't be a catastrophe at all. This car's 9 years old, so 9-year-old car, that's not bad at all. I should just send the car up. Okay, I've got the car back on the ramp. Just send you back again. There we go. So, exhaust they can corrode, particularly in this area, and start to blow. Not massively expensive. Just going forward, mention about the anti-roll bars. You can also get the bottom ball joints making a knocking, clunking noise, which means a new lower arm. But a lot of these bits are shared with the Ford, so they're not expensive at all. Trapwood ends occasionally as well, which would mean then the front tone is adjusting. You can get a squeaky noise when you're letting on and off the throttle. So you're driving, say you drive along the road in second gear, and you just slowly on off the throttle. That's actually this joint squeaking on the exhaust. But you kind of just take the nuts off, put a washer on to put more tension on these springs, and that tends to get rid of the squeaking if you don't want to replace the actual joint. Engine sump. It can actually corrode from the inside out, or the outside in. It's obviously full of engine oil, but it's not protected. They can actually start leaking through the wrong way. But generally, a good, solid, reliable, easy to use first car. They've all got a 5-speed gearbox. Dead easy to drive. They're only just over a ton in weight, so they don't use masses of fuel. And generally, I would recommend one as a first time car. Mazda 2 DE DH 07 to 14. Yeah, good car, mate. In my opinion. Thanks for watching.